Hi, hello, my name's Sven, and I'm here to talk about a nice little toy that is imported by Music Planet and Southpack. And basically it's something called the Beat Buddy. So I'm going to unplug this thing, and it comes with a foot controller, which is this little box here, right? And it's made by Singular Sound, and here's the Beat Buddy. The Beat Buddy has got a small sister, which is just as good. It just basically it's got a bit less drum patterns and everything, but it's 16 beat. This one's 24. This one's mono. This one's stereo, in and out. But basically this one's really good too. And I want to make an honest review because basically you will find plenty of audio, good audio, played by really good musicians and really good recordings. And that's not the point here. I'm just plugged into an ISO line, Wharfdale, ISO line L12, and a little cab here that just goes to the head 12. And the Beat Buddy was plugged into this. And so, what's the Beat Buddy about? Basically, it's quite simple. You've got a volume button, you've got a drum set where you can actually change the sets, you've got a tempo. It's really easy to change the tempo. This comes with a little SD card, and because it is an honest review, the only thing I would complain about is, you can lose this SD card quite easily. But it's just an SD card, and all what is loaded into there is available on the site, so not a big trouble. But if I was using it on a live situation, I would actually put a little bit of sellotape on top of it. Just make sure I don't lose it. Second complaint would be, well, the jazz drum sets are a little bit too busy. But it seems to have been addressed in the next firmware, because there's a very active forum about the Beat Buddy through the world. And people are sharing files, which is a good thing about it. Your Beat Buddy is expandable. It's not something that is like fixed forever, right? So it is expandable. You can download new sounds. There's software that comes with it. So basically, what is there? You've got basically a USB, mini USB there to plug in your computer, the SD card, and the cool thing, that's the power. You as well, it's full stereo. You've got a plug-in for the foot switch. You've got a phone out for nice, cool practice at night. And I used it for recording as well. And the phone has got its own volume on the side here, right? And basically the Beat Buddy is something that just has some nice, real sounding drums. And the story is, the first time I tried this thing, after about 15-20 minutes, I was happy with it. You see, I told about the little complaints and everything, but this is nothing compared to what this thing brings me. You are a musician, you like live gigs, you want something that is easy to use. Well, I think this one's pretty cool, because it took me 15 minutes. That's the manual, by the way. This is the manual. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 pages, 8 with the warranty one. And I just saying I'm so happy because I've been using drum machines. I mean, anyone that has been using drum machines in the past, I don't need to say anything about it, really. It's just so much more programming, and you're not really happy with it. This is pretty much a plug-and-play unit, and that's what I want to say. All the drum sets are really usable in a live situation. You've got a tap, you can change the tempo, you can change pretty much anything. The range of styles is quite big, quite large, because basically you've got everything. Blues, bossa, Latin styles, metal, and the metal styles are pretty cool. The rock ones are really the one that you would use, and I do think that it's a really cool unit. It's got a MIDI sync as well, so you could I mean, for the MIDI freaks, you could actually sync it with your keyboard and everything. But basically this thing is expandable, and I do think that it's a great thing in a live situation. It's really easy to plug. The only thing I would actually say, you could plug it into your guitar amp, your bass amp, but honestly this works much better in a full range system, which means your PA system, which sounds better, or your hi-fi. That's actually a great thing to do. What the foot switch is about, basically the foot switch is something I would actually recommend. Sorry for my accent because I'm French, but basically you have the accents there, and you can stop, start and stop here. This is all, you can actually change the settings according to your taste. Make it a tap tempo or whatever. All this, it's actually quite well thought, and I think it's really useful in a live situation. I do think it's pretty sturdy as well. So that's it. Basically, I would put a little bit of sellotape here. That's my only complaint about it. But most of it is just brought a lot of fun to me and my friends. Thank you. So back on the Beat Buddy, basically, it's really easy to use. So you have the foot controller, the Beat Buddy there, which is the main brain, and here it works. Intro. You can control the volume anytime. Right? If you do a little bit of a press, it just goes for fill. Depending on the time you press. Alright? Then, if you press for a longer time, and you can actually hold it, and it keeps the transition going. Once you release, you go for the second button. Accents on the foot switch. Accents again. Stop. You will start on the first beat. And then you have an outro, which you can choose to actually turn off in the settings if you don't want those outro or intro. Easy. 1, 2. Done. So basically, to be honest, I really love this little toy. I know we're importing them for Music Planet and everything, but I think this is a revolutionary thing, because as musicians we struggle so much about drums. Getting a drummer, you know, it would even be practicing at home. This is a perfect thing. I had so much fun with it. It took me 15 to 20 minutes to have fun, and in that time actually my wife turned up and just said, I thought you were practicing with a drummer. And I think it's a good sign when it comes with this little small utilization manual thing. And I never had a small one like this when I was using drum machines. So basically this is real drums recorded, it's real sounds played by good drummers. Oh, by the way, if you press on the thing, when it started, what single sound made is quite awesome, because you can actually stretch the tempo fast, easy, right? But it goes all the way down without any artifacts, and still remains natural, which is the main thing about those things. It just feels like a real drum, and it's really fun to use, basically. Thank you. basically, guys, is my setting is really that simple. The beat buddy is going into a sound system, and I reckon that's the best option for you to use it. And I'm using a little head here, but I come through a little Dito TC electronic looper, and I just record a little loop. And I don't know if you guys have been using the thing in a live situation, but it can mean trouble, because if you don't keep your rhythm, you will be in trouble. And I have been in trouble, because I'm not the best musician ever, right? And so basically the beat buddy helped me to keep my timing, right? Just build my loops, and I really like it. It's something, to be honest, I want to get that thing myself. I want to hone it. I want to use it. So yeah, I think it's a good tool. Couple of flows, but most of it is just like awesome. Awesome. Right guys, this is the beat buddy. Try it out, check it out, come into the stores and just have fun.